I'm going to speak a few words within regards to a famous rabbi. His name was Rabbi Amram Timsit Z'tl, one of the great rabbis of, without doubt, in the last generation or so. I believe he passed away back in the year 2016. It was, we're talking about from the time of recording, about 9 years ago. He passed away. He was a great rabbi, and Yud Bet Tammuz, the 12th of Tammuz, marks his Hilula. So obviously it's not at this point in time while I'm recording, but it's going to be in a few weeks' time. The Rabbi Amram Timsit, that was his name. He was actually from Haifa. Now he would become the rabbi also of a neighborhood called the Neve David in Haifa. This is a prominent place. And a mashgiach in Yeshivat Chaim David he would be. And I believe in the last few years of his life, he did suffer from some difficulties. He would have various different sufferings was reported over, which was obviously very difficult, and partially, I think, or possibly more, lost a partial eyesight of his. Now, he was, I believe, the grandfather of the Mukubal, the Baal Neti'e Reuven. I believe his name was Rabbi Reuven Timsit, who was a very great rabbi, the author of Machane Reuven, the Menucha Shalom, and was very, very much a great rabbi. I believe we've mentioned him before in this series. Now, he himself, the great rabbi we're speaking about today, Rabbi Amram, would write various different Torah colossal works, including a Shut, Sheilot and Shuvot, called Et Sofer. That was one of the books he would author. This was on the Code of Jewish Law, on the Shulchan Aruch, respectively. Another one of his great writings was a book called the Zichron Meir. This was, let's say, various Chidushim and Biurim on the Torah, novelties and teachings, respectively, on the 5 books of Moses, respectively. Another book was the Minchat Amram. Minchat Amram, obviously named after him, because his name itself, the great rabbi's name is Rabbi Amram Timsit. This was based on Masechet Brachot, the tractate on blessings inside the Talmud Bavli. Then there was another great book called the Toldot Aaron, another Torah colossal work, which is, let's say, the Chronicles of Aaron. This book included Chidushim al Hagdasha Pesach. So this was a book for the Passover liturgy, the night of Passover naturally being on the 15th of Nisan. So it was like various different teachings with regards to Exodus from Egypt, from Yetziat Mitzrayim, which we actually spoke about other great rabbis who wrote Perushim on this very important liturgical book. And I believe towards the end of his life, Rav Amram Timsit did suffer, as we said before, some difficulties, health difficulties, and we've spoken about. I believe he was, if I'm not mistaken, about 73 years of age at the time he passed away. So if he passed away in 2016, we're talking about, I think he was born around the year 1943. It was. Now, many of the great Avrechim of his time period, whom they learned under him, talked about what a great tzaddik he was, that he lit a light, let's just say, in the city of Haifa, how much ruach he brought around the place of holiness, of kedusha, and he really did help with regards to strengthening, let's say, the Avrechim over there. Sometimes even Avrechim themselves, they needed, and he would actually help a lot of people with regards to Shmirat HaEinayim, guarding the eyes. That's another thing. Now, he left great descendants, including Rav Shimon Timsit. He happens to be, I believe, the rabbi of the congregation as of 2016 of the Dudai Reuven. This, I believe, is in Kiryat Bialik, respectively. And Rosh Yeshiva of Abir Yaakov. Abir Yaakov is named after Rabbi Yaakov Bochatzera, one of the great Moroccan rabbis of his times. And I think it's actually connected, that place, to Rabbi David Abuchatzera, respectively. Now, many people would speak about how great the work that he did was in of itself. Many people testify that they would actually enjoy and love going to Shurei Torah. I think he would also educate in the Yeshivat or Chaim HaKadosh, if I'm not mistaken, in Haifa. That was another place he was educating and touring in. With regards to, let's just say, also we said the Neve David, that was somewhere also he was really very much had an integral part and made a huge imprint. Now, it's reported that in the Neve David neighborhood, many people would actually become Choseh B'Tshuva, make repentance, let's just say, because of his great shiurim and his great Torah education in of itself. He had great humility, great tzniut, and he was like a wondrous person. He's described as by some of the people, and he was very, very humble. He was really, really trying to bring happiness and shalom to the world, and really was special family in of itself. It was considered tzaddik v'chasid. That's so great by many of the people. Let's just say, it says hayakulo kodesh kodeshim benoha shimshon shlita. We're talking about how great it was, and he even states about how great the son is. The rabbi of the Reuben, this is what someone has actually written, and how great everything which he concentrated on was to try and satisfy the arba amot of halacha, the 4 amot surrounding the halacha, how important it actually was within regards to that. So he was a great rabbi. I believe we said he passed away on Yud Bet Tammuz. I'm recording this not at the time of his Hilula, but 2-3 weeks beforehand. At the time, don't forget to light candles in his memory and learn more about him. Now, friends, we're a community. We are learning about the great rabbis of yesteryear. We've covered more than 1,000 biography videos of great chachamim from yesteryear. Please, if you send from anyone, send me an email. I'd love to hear more. If you feel anyone's interested in watching these videos, please share these videos to other people also. And if you feel you haven't subscribed yet, we're nearly on 7,000 members, which is absolutely phenomenal at the moment. So please, everyone, subscribe to the channel and enjoy and learn and grow. And you might actually descend from people. You might have heard of some of the rabbis we've spoken about. We try and cover about 2 or 3 video clips a day. We started this series actually since about exactly 3 years ago. So made phenomenal progress. We're an online encyclopedia, and we're trying to learn about the great rabbis from the Ottoman countries, from the Spanish vicinities, the countries respectively, and also North Africa. So wishing you well, have a great night, and Shabbat Shalom. Take care.